Let's start a series of conversations this morning from the agricultural sector. You know that Ghana is facing significant challenges with youth unemployment, underemployment, and poverty. But agriculture can be the game changer. We've had many resource persons tell us that agriculture could be and is the backbone of our economy. But are we actually utilizing all of this? With over 2 million young people idle and lacking education, skills, or jobs, and about 60% of the population under 19 years old, targeted programs and initiatives are crucial to change the status quo. Which brings us to the Ghana Youth Agriculture Summit 2024. In the studio with me to discuss this further is Evans Chiramensa, and he's the convener. Evans, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So we know that agriculture could be the savior for an ailing economy, right? Mm-hmm. But you tell us what you do and why this is important for us to even discuss this morning.
Thank you very much. Yes, agric has become the mainstay of the economy. And then also, if we look at the world around us today, food has become the biggest need of man. And in the next years ahead of us, there's going to be a food crisis. Even now, we are experiencing some shortages of food across the globe. Even in Africa, we are experiencing food hunger. We have about 640 million people that go to bed without food. And that tells you the reason why we need to really build a very strong advocacy for people to go into food production. And then I believe that if we're able to do it right, there are many opportunities we can really get from agri.
Especially for young people.
Yes.
Is that what inspired you to do the Ghana Youth Agriculture Summit? And you say this is the third time you're doing this, but first in Ghana.
No,
right?
Not first in Ghana. So, okay. I mean, I'm a farmer myself.
Right.
So, based on what I did a couple of years ago, and then the opportunities that I saw in agric, I felt that, you know what, why don't I take it up and speak about it and get more young people to go into it, to also see the opportunities in it. And for me, I see it as a national assignment where I'm mobilizing young people to actually dispense their energies into profitable action. All right, because you see that some people, recently we had statistics that came out and said that about 2 million people are idle, not doing anything.
Neither in employment,
nothing. Exactly.
Skills
so
training.
If these people who are doing nothing, okay, are someone who has very bad idea, okay, bad vision, get these guys to do, to get on the street, to actually, use their strength to do evil things. You can imagine what will happen.
Security.
All right. In the same manner, I am doing the opposite. I'm trying to get all these people to do the right thing, to harmonize their energies, to be able to build sustainable incomes for their lives.
So
and
just
that will
for clarity,
actually spur the growth of the economy.
What are you doing? Are you giving these young people the resources to go into farming? Are you broadening their horizon in terms of what agriculture is and the benefits they stand to gain? Exactly what are you doing with young people to to stand in the gaps that we have in terms of employment?
What I'm doing is that, number one, I am mobilizing them because the mobilization is very important. You need very strong leadership and inspiration to be able to mobilize people like that. And then also open their eyes, okay, bring their mindset, okay, shift their mind, their focus to see the value. Okay, people that look are many, but only few people can see. So we are trying to let them see the value and opportunities in the agribusiness. Number two, after the mobilization, we train them. And so far, we have trained over 800 of them across the country. We've mobilized over 10,000, and trained 800. And then not only the training, after the training, you mentioned support, then we support them.
Right.
So we transition them from the training to actually getting to the field and working their hands with it, and then making, income out of it and becoming better off after the training. So we mobilize, train, and then support. And I think that we've done quite some work.
I think it's great work you're doing. So mobilize, sort of reorient their mindset.
And that is very important.
Then, the reorientation is very important.
Very important.
and then you support them to succeed in agriculture.
Exactly.
You have some success stories to share with us?
Of course, we have
share one.
Yeah, so we have this young guy that we had last 2 years. He attended the summit, 19-year-old boy, and then decided that he wanted to do farming. Of course, I do cassava, so he was inspired to do cassava as well. And then we trained him, we supported him to get into the field. He did 1 acre cassava farm, and then he harvested the cassava. We got market for him. He made money, and now he's doing 3 acres. You get it? And I think that Joy knows even did a documentary on him before. You know, we have another lady who did vegetables, and now she has plowed back the profit into the work. She's expanding. We have somebody who attended the summit, went into maize farming. Now he is processing the maize into corn chips, you know, and selling and making money.
Adding value and making money.
Adding value. Yeah. So that is the impact we are talking about. We have women that we have supported. We give them assistance, financial assistance, to actually get cassava from the field from people who have planted, and then process it into gari and selling it to women from Accra, from Eastern region and other places, from Kumasi. And they are making an amazing, you know, income from this and taking care of their families and having decent life. So that is the impact we're talking about.
And this is happening tomorrow. The summit is happening tomorrow.
Yes, so the summit is happening.
Before we talk about the details, you said this is the 3rd time you're doing this.
Yeah.
When was the first and second?
The first and second happened in Kumasi at the KU University.
Okay,
yes. And then the third one is happening here. But we have done another one in London in March. And then the idea was to actually connect with the diaspora communities to invest in agribusiness in Ghana to create sustainable jobs for the people and invigorate the rural economy. And we've done that.
Great. So now let's talk about the details of the event happening tomorrow. And the theme is transforming agriculture for sustainable growth through innovation, empowering youth, women, and climate action. That's a mouthful. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so what we believe is that if we are able to get agric, at the forefront and get more people to get involved, and use innovative ways of doing agric, because young people want to do things in a new way. So new ideas, new concepts, and how we can add value to our agriculture, how we can have sustainable income from it, how people can actually create jobs out of the agribusiness. And then don't forget, agriculture is not only farming, even though it starts from there. There are many entrepreneurial jobs and opportunities that people can actually capitalize on along the value chain to be able to create jobs. So we are saying that we want to actually position in such a way that it becomes the gateway for employment for the teeming youth in our country and beyond.
Let's put out the details out there. Time, venue, who can attend? Is it free? Are you selling tickets? Let's put all the details out there.
All right, so it's happening tomorrow,
yes,
9 a.m. at the UPSA, University of Professional Studies Auditorium.
Yes.
We're going to have a very packed meeting. We have the Deputy Minister of Agric going to come. We have officials from GIZ also coming. We have officials from the UN coming. We have officials from MasterCard also coming. We have officials from AGRA, and then some international bodies also coming. We have students and youth across the country coming all the way from the north, western north, BA, OT, Cape Coast, Central region, Western region, Buahafu region, everywhere, including Ashanti region. And the idea is that we want Ghana to, and the young people to know that if we are able to actually see opportunities, we can actually see it. And that is my call.
Thank you so much, Evans Chairman, convener for the Ghana Youth Agriculture Summit 2024. I wish you the very best. Tomorrow, Friday, the 25th.
It's a free entry.
Free.
No, you don't take any money.
So just attend.
Just attend.
Get
and
knowledge, skills,
exactly.
and support on how you can also, leverage agriculture to transform your life and the economy as a whole. All right. Thank you so much for coming to the studio.
Welcome.
And there's still a lot coming your way. We just started our conversations here on the AM show. Don't go away. We'll be right back.